Hey, my name is John. I live in a van full-time here in New England. I have a 2011 Chevy Express no build, and I like sharing my day-to-day life as well as other fun adventures like hiking and biking, and I hope you follow along. I think we're gonna do a little hike or something. Alright, I'm gonna figure out where we're going. Alright, going for a little hike, checking out the Assabet Riverwalk in Maynard. Somebody's made a neat little tree hut over here out of a fallen tree. Let's go check it out. Yeah, how neat is that? That's pretty cool. This is a spot where they found a bunch of arrowheads at one point. spot. That is going to be one of my breakfast spots at some point when it's warmer. Alright, so I think that is going to be my turnaround spot for the day. I have to head back so I can get some food and then head to work. I think the gym is going to end up getting put off till later this evening. Wondering if I should like flip the script on some of my videos and do these hikes before I have breakfast, because I wonder if like a lot of viewers end up like, I don't want to watch some guy have breakfast, and maybe I can grab more people with the hike first, you know, and then lead into my other stuff going on during the day. I mean, it might not always work out that way, but I don't know, it just might be a good idea. I don't know, what do you guys think? Hike first or breakfast first? Alright, that was a cool hike. It's a little drab now that there's no leaves on the trees, but it's still kind of a neat area. And I love that little dock and that bench at the end. Alright, right now we're cruising through downtown Maynard. It's really actually a cool little town. Most of these old like mill towns in New England, like after the Industrial Revolution, kind of the crash of that, basically, you know, workers couldn't live here anymore. There was no jobs anymore, and a lot of them just kind of almost became ghost towns. Just, you know, a lot of poverty and things like that. And this little town, I mean, it's still very blue collar, but it's cool. There's like shops that are open downtown, a lot of restaurants, and it's got a really cool art scene as well. So I really actually like this town, you know, quite a bit. Alright, so just waiting in line here, food pantry, to get a few things this week. they have like a kind of a different thing going on this week because of Thanksgiving, and just kind of pre-prepared stuff, so I couldn't like pick what I wanted online. So I'm hoping they still have some plant-based options for me. We'll see. Almost there. Deliver packages to rear door, thank you. Well, that was awesome. Everyone there is always so nice, and they actually had, it looks like a lot of vegan options, even on a week where I couldn't pre-order. So I am so grateful. Yeah, so for those of you that haven't watched any other of my videos, although I don't really go into it too much, but yeah, I'm definitely not your trust fund kid living in a van. This is kind of like real life for me, and it's a day-to-day, sometimes struggle. I try to make the most of it by getting outside, doing something in nature, exercising, things like that, but otherwise, I don't have like a Sprinter van. This is a very basic living. I'm lucky that I was able to invest a little bit into my van, like in the beginning, and I kind of add a little bit as I go along, so that I have, you know, some good amenities in here. It is a no build. I have no insulation, anything like that, and I live in New England in the winter. So, but I do have solar, I do have power, I do have a microwave, I do have a freezer, fridge, I do have a comfortable bed. So, I'm grateful for all of that, and you know, my situation could be much worse, but sometimes it is a struggle, so keeping it real. I want to know how the hell that happens with like a septic truck. I don't know, I've heard of that thing kind of happening with like, I don't know, like propane truck or something, like where there's like this negative pressure inside, but I don't understand how that happens with a septic truck. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna take some of these groceries in, see what I got, and put them away, have some lunch, get ready for a client quick. So, all right, let's do it. This is amazing that I have this. A vegan red velvet layer cake. That's gonna be awesome. Oh wow, they gave me more. It's more of the Thanksgiving one. That's awesome. Wow. Yeah. Walnut lentil stew, roasted squash, mashed potatoes, mushroom gravy. Amazing. With vegan stuffing. Fantastic. Wow. Amazing. All right. This looks awesome. Check this out. You got mixed veggies here. Got some squash,
lentil stew and mashed potatoes with mushroom gravy. I'm stoked. Alright, now we're ready. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh man, it is raining out, and I'm not looking forward to going out in the rain. Although one cool thing about the rain is at night on the roof, it's kind of like a white noise. And it's actually like, once you get used to it, because it can get pretty loud, but once you get used to it, it's like super calming. That way. Alright, done with work for the day, and it's dark out and raining, and I'm munching on a bag of chips. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to a different gym because it's already a little after 9. The one I go to the most closes at 10, and it would be cutting it kind of short, so about 27 minutes away, we'll be at a 24-hour Planet Fitness, and I've never been to this one, but I hear good things, so I'm gonna go check it out, do a workout, take a shower. I gotta eat something besides chips before I do the workout, so I might just make a sandwich or something like that once we get there. Alright, let's roll. Alright, made it to Planet Fitness in Watertown, so never been to this one, checking it out. gym, workout, shower, massage chair done, and it's only 12:20 a.m. So hey, all right, time for bed, I think, but I'm still kind of awake. I might scope out some spots around here, just to see if there's anything. If not, then I'll head back in the area towards my work. That way I don't have as much of a commute in the morning. But I do have a couple spots saved around here that I wanted to check out that I haven't stayed at, so. Alright, let's do it.